My name is Michiel Aulbers. I started working with ATPI in 2007 when I joined their events team and was being in the lucky position to start working on the Beijing 2008 Olympic Games project. For me, it was the first time that I went to Asia and visited the country of China, and to be able to work in a new environment, a new culture, was a great experience to me. We got our experts already visiting the host cities 6 years out of the games to get used and known with the environment, with the cultural, and know already the challenges and the dynamics we're most likely going to face. It all starts with strategic planning, with the budgets, what to expect in regards to athletes and countries participating. And for that planning, we can make use of the data available, which we have gathered over the years. What you see, the people working within an organizing committee are in most cases 80 to 90% the people from that specific country. The 10% are the people who got the knowledge. Investing within those relationships in the organizing committees or around federations or even the sponsors of those federations and national Olympic committees that makes sense. The bigger the event, the bigger the challenges in that regard. For instance, we have been working on the Rowing World Cup 2014 as being the accommodation travel provider for the event. And then you start focusing, okay, what's happening in that host city? Are there enough accommodation providers available? What is the infrastructure? How is transport being organized? And from there you start building your project. They're preparing their whole life sometimes just for that specific moment. They just want to know in advance what's going to happen. So therefore we make use of our travel planners, a familiar face for most of our clients, for most of the teams and athletes. They build up a relation together and therefore they know exactly what their preferences are, what they require once they are traveling, what they feel happy and comfortable with. It really goes into that amount of detail. Building blocks we recognize are accommodation, tickets, transport, social programs. One of the key angles of ATPI to get involved with spectator packages for a specific event and to offer that to their clients if they can get their hands on those resources. And especially with tickets of the event, we always assure to get those tickets from the source, which are the organizing committees, or the agency who is in charge of ticketing in that regard. To work with partners and people from that host country, we can assure to understand the dynamic, and especially while the heat is getting on around an event, we need to act quick and need to be able to communicate in the best possible way. Surprises during an event will always be there. However, to narrow down the surprises and to be able to control your project, you need to prepare in advance, and it's all about planning.